Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip Equipment, and what we have for sale here today is a CP323C. This is a Caterpillar 48-inch drum roller. The drum width is actually 50 inches, but it's considered, we call it a 48-inch class. We're going to talk about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second. We'll run it in the third. The serial number of this tractor is 6 David M like Mary 0039. I'm going to leave that last digit blank. Again, we're going to talk about the mechanics of this machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second. We'll run it in the third. We got a few machines for sale here. We got a D6N bulldozer. We got a New Holland backhoe. We got a little Bobcat mini excavator. We've got another, not a Sakai, but an Ingersoll Rand roller. We got a service truck. Got a 320, 310 SK. We got a little crawler loader over there, an asphalt roller. We got a few things. Point is that if you buy this tractor from me or any of the others that I have for sale, you're going to be dealing with a guy running the camera. Is a guy by the name of Pro Provencio. He's my right-hand man. So price on a new machine like this these days is probably about $130,000. This machine has got 4,200 hours on it, on a working hour meter, service meter. As far as manufacturers go, everybody knows Caterpillar. They're #1 in the world of heavy construction mining equipment. This particular machine, it weighs 12,461 pounds. Its widest point is actually that blade right there at 5'3" inches. Highest point is the top of that cab. That cab is 8.5 feet tall. Transportation length from the front of that cutting edge to the end of this counterweight here is 16 feet. Comparable machines, or I guess Cat renamed these, they're like the CS34 or something like that these days. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like almost every single machine we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine. I say that because it has no rust. I mean, you'll see where, you know, where the paint's flecked off and the rainwater's gotten to it, but we in no way, shape, or form are in work in a rust pervasive environment. You know, we're far enough away from the coast, that coastal air, you know, you get salt in the air. It wreaks havoc on the electrical system. It gets in the connectors and the CPUs and whatnot. So anyway, we're far enough south and we're 300 miles from the ocean, so the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen table. This compactor also comes from an original owner. We've bought a lot of machines from these guys and been happy with them. They've got an excellent maintenance program that rivals some of the best I've seen. We've been happy with all the machines we purchased from these guys, and it should be said that before I purchase any machine, I have a couple of mechanics. They go out and inspect it, and if they say everything's cool on the machine and everything's working great, then I send Pro Provencio out to inspect it. And if he says everything's great on the machine, then I personally go out and I inspect it before I write a check. This engine right here is a Caterpillar. It's a, I don't know if you can see that, but it's a 3054 engine. It's a 70 horsepower diesel engine. This unit's got a 38-gallon tank, which will run you 12 to as many as 16 hours, you know, depending on your application, of course. All of the fluid levels on this unit are where they should be. This machine is mechanically sound. Everything on it works. Brakes stop it on a dime. Well, not brakes. Whenever you let up off it's hydrostatic, so when you let up off the throttle, it stops pretty much. Top speed is 5.6 miles an hour. These tires are 100%. You can see that they got the little, still have the little titties on them. The reason we changed these tires, the tires that were on it were in good shape, but one of the tires was, you know, they were worn down just a little bit, so it had a leak in the sidewall. So rather than put a different size tire on the track on this little compactor, we just decided to go ahead, and these tires were only like 160 bucks, so we just put a couple new tires on it. Matter of fact, the used tire was more expensive than to put 2 new ones on it. So there you go. These tires are 11.2 by 24s. They're 6-ply tires. Show the other tire on the other side. Pro likes to do tires for some reason. He's kind of weird like that. I asked him if he wants to go drink a beer or change tires, and he says, I'd rather change tires.
2 of them. Go
figure. As far as everything goes, the lights on this machine work. Where's the lights at, bro?
They turn on.
Where do you turn them on?
There is the lights. Right.
Oh, it's right here.
Yeah.
There you go. All the lights on it work. The hydraulics are strong. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in the in this work equipment here. That little articulation joint doesn't have very much deflection, or it's for the hours. Again, the drum width here is 50 inches. The height of this drum is 40 inches. The centrifugal force, the compaction force of this machine is like 15,000 pounds. You got 15,000 pounds of compaction force. This blade here is, again, the blade is 5 foot 3 inches wide. It's 23 inches tall. And it'll actually pull a big load of, when we tested this machine out on a job site, and it actually pulled or pushed a big mound of dirt in front of it. It's got plenty of tractive effort. Your drum pulls, and so do your tires. So anyway, what else we got, Pro? What do you think about it?
I like it. It starts right up. It's got a kill switch on it, master.
Oh,
you didn't mention that.
Where is that, Pro?
It's back here where the battery is.
Okay, that's right. That's handy to have, because if this tractor's sitting for any length of time, you just turn that off and it cuts all the it saves your battery. What else, Pro?
That's about it. You got everything covered.
Okay, we're gonna run it in the next clip. So this is the inside of your cab here. Here's the seat. Here's your forward and reverse. This is your blade control, your horn, your emergency stop. This little button right there turns on your vibration. This is your throttle control right here. You raise it up to get it, increase the throttle, right? Push it down to decrease it. There's your like glow plugs. This fuel gauge doesn't work, but all the other gauges work. There's your hour meter right there. So let me turn that on.